Steve Domenico here with Brian Magoo Bogue making his professional Muay Thai debut at Lion Fight 38, September 29th, Friday night, Foxwoods Resort Casino.
Yep.
You're home away from home. You're there quite a lot, fighting for Lion Fight.
Yep, finally. Yep.
What's going on? You're making your pro debut. How you feeling?
Oh, I'm fucking pumped. Seriously, I am. And this is what I know at the end of the last interview, this is what I said, we got big news coming up, exclusive with Domenico one-on-one, was the fact that, again, I knew that this fight was coming up. And I remember we already had the August fight booked. And I was coming back from an event with Jake Burke, my coach, Mr. Burke, and I was coming up from a Tony Robbins event down in New Jersey with him. And we were driving the car, and he's like, I forgot exactly how he said it, but he said it like so casually, and I knew that when he told me it would be something like this.
Yes.
He was like, this is gonna be. He goes, from now on, he's like, you'll be fighting without gear, and I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you'll be fighting without gear. He goes, I talked to the pro matchmaker at Lion Fight, and I was just like so excited,
So did you, you've been fighting for Lion Fight most of your career. You started off with them when their first event at Foxwoods, their first time they came to town. Did you feel this coming? Like, I mean, as a Muay Thai practitioner and being with him, did you feel the time, the pro crossovers, it's about time? Yeah,
I felt ready for the longest time, and I knew that when I was ready, Mr. Burke would tell me. I knew that, I'm just going to keep training, working hard, and when he feels that I'm ready, then I'm ready for it. So,
So that ride in the car, that was the day. You both clashed a little bit.
That 3-hour ride, and I was like, and it was like probably about half an hour into it, and then I just soaked it in, and I'm like, yep. I'm ready. When he said it, and then I had the fight with.
It's giving me chills a little bit.
Yeah. And then we came back, and I had the fight with Miguel.
At Wartime Muay Thai.
Yep. Won the middleweight title, and it was a great fight. It was probably the most fun I've had yet in a fight. They only go 5 rounds, full rules. Was awesome.
And when you talked to me about that fight, you weren't using some of the protective gear. You were getting you didn't use headgear. No. So you were getting the feel. Getting ready for that. And when we talked about at the interview before that, you were excited. Oh, I get to wear not all the gear as an Ami.
Yeah, you feel claustrophobic, and also you're limited to what you can do for rules, and it just feels good. It feels like I feel like when I can go out there now, I can just relax and be like, all right, I got all my weapons, all my tools to use, and I got 5 rounds to have fun.
All right.
Rather than 3 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually get a rhythm going, and and you have that. I mean, you had fans all over the place was packed for you. They all knew there was some brewing, that something special was going to be happening after this fight. As far as that fight, what was going through your mind? You knew you were going to be turning pro and have an announcement to make. How do you keep that in perspective going into a title fight that you went? That shows a lot of maturity out of you to keep that all together.
Well, that's the thing, is that you have to. I've learned that you have to stay focused on the present, what's now. And I wasn't walking past my opponent Miguel. There's no way I could have done that. I would have lost if I did that. So I had to stay focused on that fight, and then that's all I'm focusing on. And then once I get that done, now it's time to focus on this. And it's I'm not worried about any other fights that are going on. I'm worried about this one. I'm focused on this one now.
Nice. That's huge in the mind, because it's like a Christmas present you can't open. I know I'm going to Lion Fight.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I got to get by this. I got to wait a few days and do my work. And you had an amazing fight, 5-round title fight. Miguel, he brought it. You guys, it was a great fight to send you off into your pro career. He's actually fighting on the same card, so it's great. It's great for you. Great camaraderie after the fight, camps, everything. It was beautiful to see, and you were fighting for Wartime Muay Thai 20, I do believe. And now you hold that belt and going into Lion Fight. Now let's talk about this going into Lion Fight. What has changed in the mindset or training or with people coming to you? Because now you're making your pro debut. You've been all over Lion Fight for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years. You're one of those faces, the young faces of Lion Fight. So what's going on?
Well, I mean, everything, and that's the thing. it's like the training style and method, it's, I mean, the same. Like I've always, Jake's always worked my ass off.
Yeah.
Like, he's always been a great trainer to me and always like really pushed me harder. Like I've been to Thailand again and I've told people like nobody pushes me as hard as that guy does. So the training itself, the physical training is pretty much the same, but it's everything else is kind of coming along with it. It's like now I got more medicals to get done. Yeah. Now I have, just kind of like a little bit more of the business aspect of things. Yeah. And, now all of a sudden I have people reach out to me saying that they want to sponsor me, and I'm like, okay. Like, so now I got to start working out, sponsorship things. And
you're going to learn that side of the game now.
Yeah. So it's more like the business aspect of it. It kind of changed a little bit more,
Everything else is like second nature. The Muay Thai fighting, that's you live and breathe that. So that comes naturally. Now it's the business, like you said, getting your name more out there, getting them sponsors, which it'll come because you're one of those exciting fighters that you got a huge fan base, man, and social media, and it's just gonna get out there more because Lion Fight's gonna be showing you more. You're gonna get more ads out there, farther than the New England area and beyond. So it's awesome for you. Mm-hmm. Now we got this fight on the 29th. Any predictions? What I know you fight for yourself and whoever's in front of you, it doesn't matter. But you're fighting an opponent. He's making his debut also. Yeah. So this is an exciting thing. This is just a huge event for New England itself and Magoo fans. Truthfully, what's going on in here, like about making that debut? Nerves, just business as usual? Yeah. What's going on?
It's honestly, it's really just business as usual. Like I've been waiting for this moment forever. It's not like this is what I wanted, and it's not like I feel like some people maybe have like nerves of this, and it's not. It's like finally here, you know what I mean? I climbed up that amateur ladder, now I'm here, and now I'm starting back at the bottom, and I got to work my way up. And there's a guy on the Regan Ursel is his name, and he holds the.
He's fighting on the card.
He's fighting on the card, and he holds the title. He holds the title for my weight class, and like long term, like that's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Me and him, and it's and I know I got some time before I get there. Yeah. Like I'm not stupid, but at the same time, I know I'm gonna get there.
You could scout him for a couple of fights, and
and it's just I mean it's one of those things. And I know my fans have been waiting for a long time to see this. I know they're super excited. I've got almost 200 people going to be coming to this fight.
You always have a huge fan base there. Anywhere you fight, huge. But Lion Fight, I mean, that's your home. You got that Fox Theater roaring for you, man. It's good.
I mean, I go there, even the security officers know me. They're like, come on past the man.
Let's go. Come here, bro.
Exactly. Everyone's they know me and stuff, so it's definitely cool.
Excellent. All right, Brian, I know you got some strength and conditioning going on today. You brought me here and let me chat with you. I'm excited for you, man. I'm glad
Thank you.
You give me the opportunity to get you out there and spread the Magoo Muay Thai world. Sponsors, how we get in touch with you. I know we say this at the end of each interview, but you're out there, man. You're a big face for Muay Thai in New England, brother. So shout it out.
It's I mean, first again, I think my sponsors, Project Lean Nation, Rhode Island. They're great with the meal prep service, company. It's awesome, because when I'm cutting weight, I'm still eating. They got chicken parm. They had a new sweet heat chicken.
Yeah, you're putting stuff online.
Honey, habanero barbecue chicken. It's so freaking delicious, and I'm just like, this is fucking awesome. Yeah, it is. I get to eat good, healthy, tasty food. So they help me out a lot, and then I got, Vintage Barbershop, keep me looking good. And then of course, I got the best guy in, the whole Northeast, Jake Burke, Burke's Martial Arts, changing me. We do atomic kickboxing here. Guys, you know what I mean? I got them, behind my backs, everybody.
You got a huge family there, and you got a huge crew that you train. You got some loyal followers that come see Magoo for that Muay Thai training. So, dude, you're doing it all, man. Social media,
so I got Brian Magoo Bogue, my Facebook page, and then my Instagram is Mr. Magoo himself.
Excellent. Make sure you like his page, man, because he's got a lot of stuff up there. And you see this kid's progress into the pro ranks of Lion Fight and beyond, man. Yeah. I like to see you going for that title, and down the line, brother, bring him to New England.
Absolutely, just like Chip did. I'll get it for sure.
Chip, the surgeon, baby. Yeah, New England's doing it, and that's another thing. Lion Fight's signing big contracts for all these Million guys. The Surgeon Chip, Steve put him to sleep Walker. You're next, bro.
Yeah.
To kick some ass, friggin' on the 29th.
For sure.
Hey, Brian Bogue, Magoo, baby, fighting the 29th. Lion Fight debut here. Don't miss it, baby. Foxwoods Theater, 29th September. Lion Fight 38. Domenico 101. We out!